I don't think it's has any real impact on Wimbledon as long as he's 100% fit and healthy. But first and foremost, it's a Grand Slam, and when you're one of the best players in the world, you don't want to miss one of those because they're the pinnacle of our sport. So Andy's very disappointed about missing the French, but I think it was a good decision in terms of him getting 100% healthy for Wimbledon, because you've got to be firing on all cylinders to really compete at the top of the game because of the standard being so great. I had lunch with him last week, and he's definitely moving in the right direction, and fingers crossed he's going to be ready for Queen's, which starts on Monday, and most importantly ready for Wimbledon in 3 weeks. I wouldn't say easy is the right word, but I always went back a better player, and certainly those experiences help you, and I was very comfortable in the surroundings. I loved playing at Wimbledon. It was my favourite place to play, and I think Andy's the same. He deals with all the sort of pressures and expectations that are on his shoulders very well, because I think he does a good job in controlling the things that he can control, and those are his preparation and his performance. Certainly on the back of 2012 with reaching the final of the championships and then winning Olympic gold, it's going to definitely bring back some good memories and some positive thoughts and feelings, and there's no reason why he can't go a step further this year in the championships. Yeah, I mean, the way it is interpreted from the outside is there's a massive amount of pressure, but the psychology of it, you have to understand that pressure is all self-inflicted. So if he is listening and being distracted by what's written in the papers and what's been said on TV, then it will put an enormous amount of pressure on his shoulders. But as I said, he's got to do a good job controlling the things that he can control, and not worry about what everyone else is saying and predicting, and just concentrate on his game, because he's one of the best in the world, and when he plays to the level of his capabilities, he can beat anyone. No, I mean, I don't agree with it at all. I think those four guys have done such a great job for the game, which someone like Gulbis will benefit from. So I think he should spend a bit more time concentrating on his own game rather than worrying about those top four who have dominated things. And at the end of the day, those guys are honest to themselves. They are who they are. They're incredibly dedicated, motivated to their profession, and they are fantastic ambassadors for our sport. So for him to come out and criticise them is probably not the most intelligent thing to do. No, exactly, and actions speak louder than words. So the way that they're performing on the court is the most important thing. And if you look at Federer and Nadal as human beings, if they suddenly were going into press conferences slagging off other players, you'd think what the hell's going on? That's not them. That's not them as people. They are great human beings as well as phenomenal players. So I think that is the integrity and tradition of our sport is very important, and I think those the four guys that have been mentioned are absolutely brilliant, and we should cherish them while we've got them in the game. Yeah, I think there were definitely times when, and I said myself, I was probably guilty of giving the right answer rather than the honest answer. But when you've got the biggest and best tournament in the world in your home country, and there is a massive amount of media attention, for me, I wanted to deflect that. I didn't want any distractions. I wanted to give myself the best opportunity of concentrating on my job, which was going out there and trying to win the tournament. And I think if that doesn't if that upsets people, or people are disappointed in that, then I think it goes to show that pleasing everybody is impossible. And as I said, you want to be honest to yourself. You want to go out there and make sure that you focus on the job in hand, which is winning tennis matches.